Hey, welcome back to the morning edition. We head into another segment, and after being faced with death of relatives, redirected career plans, salient advice from his mother, and a chance encounter with a costume that would inspire it all, author Keeron Isaac has found himself on a new journey which explores and upholds culture and challenges the theme of life beyond its cessation. Uh, Joining us now live on Zoom is Keeron Isaac, author. Good morning to you, Keeron, Mr.
Good
Isaac.
morning. Good morning. Thanks
Who
for
is
having me.
Keeron Isaac? Tell us who is Keeron Isaac.
Right, nice. Yeah, great question. So yeah, I am honestly just a lover of life. Medical student by I guess profession you would say, but by heart a writer. I love writing. Nature, all of these different things and culture. So, after redirected plans, I feel like in a way, I get to explore all the different sides of me, all the dualities, and I think writing kind of is I call it an extension of who I am as a person. So it feels like a natural fit, like a glove.
Okay, so you are an author, and we have on screen uh, a screenshot of your book, I Am the Tree. You've talked about being redirected, your career plans being redirected. You've also talked about you being a medical student, but so put that into perspective for us.
Right, definitely. Yeah, so I mean, at the start of the pandemic, a lot of things would have changed for a lot of persons. For me, it blocked some scholarships and that kind of thing. And around that time, lost my granddad. So, like a lot of us were just home, locked in with our thoughts. And that was where I had to do some really deep thinking. And I was really pondering, what is the next move? Where do we go from here? And my mom, she gave me some salient advice. She said, start with something you love. And I mean, of course, I didn't listen at first, but she repeated it as moms do. And eventually it clicked that apart from being a science student, I really love writing, which seems so dissimilar to a lot of my other science peers. But I love the two, and I think after after the pandemic and being alone with all my thoughts, I was like, okay, I have a lot to write about. So published my first collection, Poetry, and then it kind of set the groundwork, but planted the seed, I could say, for the second installment, which is I Am the Tree. And this one was actually inspired by, well, actually, if I'm being honest, I started writing both of them around the same time. But this one was more inspired by, like you said, the design of a costume by Valmiki Maharaj, and it stopped me in my tracks, and it kind of reminded me of um, the first book which I was working on, the nature themes and stuff like that. So it's called the Mokopui, and I connected to it because it looked cool, and I was like, I want to do something with it. So I kind of felt like I wanted to be able to uphold culture, our norms, and that kind of thing. So that's basically where the inspiration came from.
So, Mr. Isaac, are you a poet?
Yeah, so yeah, I consider myself a poet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And I Am a Tree, as you've just said, is your second publication. Yeah?
yeah.
And you've talked about what would have inspired you for this particular project, I Am a Tree. I was particularly intrigued by the write up to the introduction, which talks about a costume, Valmiki Maharaj, which is well known in the carnival arena. Tell us about the inspiration to the book. Link us there.
Yeah, definitely. So there was a video circulating on social media with the Mokopui, and it was walking through the city, and I just got chills looking at the video. So this video had like 2,000 comments, and I went through all to find out who created it. Um, and I screenshotted the name, and eventually I was able to reach out to. Well, he conceptualized it, but then it was recreated and synthesized by Ben Dyer. So I reached out to Ben and put me onto Valmiki. But when I saw the Mokopui walking, what resonated with me, I felt like it was walking into the future. I kind of felt like it was this strong presence that upheld the culture. And even when I was writing my first book, I was always fascinated by nature. And the first book, the inspiration was the banyan tree, which is described as a tree which lives for centuries because its purpose or its impact is felt long beyond its cessation. So when I looked at this mokopui, I just I kind of went to the theme of like us being a tree. We're planted, we uphold culture. So I went into that whole cultural aspect, and I was like, okay, let's uphold the stories of folklore, traditional mass, and I just went into this deep research dive, and I even got to get in touch with like Junior Bisnat, Keith Simpson, June Sanka, and a lot of these people who uphold traditional mass. It was fun to be able to share stories of culture and kind of preserve them
Yeah.
for centuries.
Yeah. Mr. Isaac, so you're having a book launch, or has it already been launched?
Yeah. So it's been launched. So well, the book launched last December, but I wasn't able to have a physical launch until February. So that was fun. It's always fun to be able to get like that kind of immediate gratification where you get to read your poems, interact with the crowd, book signings. So that was really fun. So
How is the
yeah.
response so far? Are people buying your books?
Yeah, it's amazing. I think it's great because I definitely have a core audience, people who, well, they know me for me and they're now discovering me as a writer. So like the next step now is really solidifying my voice and my impact and putting myself out there. So I'm really appreciative of the circle I have and the connections I've made. So yeah, I'm all about, continuing to extend. Another book is on the way. So I feel like now I can't stop writing. It's really
Yeah.
fun. Definitely a part of who I am. And also, I feel when I was writing this book, even looking for other published material to get inspiration was a little difficult to find a lot of books on politics. So I felt like it was even more important to
Right.
write about it. So
Right.
I feel like now that I'm on this trajectory, I definitely want to write about a lot more folklore, traditional mass, and future, and just continue to preserve these stories. And because I feel like they're being eroded, and even when I was speaking with some of the characters, June Samka in particular, she was a traditional mass portrayer. Sorry, she informed me that she felt like a lot of these stories were being eroded, and so it made the collection that much more important.
Needs to be done. Mr. Isaac, good luck with your book, this particular one, the one that you've written before, and you said there's a third one on its way. Good luck with your career path as it relates to writing. Keeron Isaac, author, poet, medical student, many things. Congratulations to you. Thank you so much for joining us on Morning Edition. And good luck with your books.
Thanks for having me. And if anyone wants to purchase, you can contact me at 763-8566 or follow my social media, Poet Tree World everywhere. So thanks for having me.
Indeed. Thank you very much. And congratulations once again. All right, so let's now take a traffic update, get a traffic update, and we go to Tobago before we head to the break.
Din, din, din.